Good morning. My name is Jonathan Reckesons. I'm 25 years old and live in Gainesville, Florida. And today is July 24th, 2010.
Today, I've traveled down here to Kissimmee, Florida, at this hotel to attend the 2010 Megaplex. What's the Megaplex convention? Well, let's go find out. At first glance, you might think the Megaplex is just another typical convention with artwork, video games, special guests, and live entertainment. But there's one noticeable difference that sets the Megaplex apart from most other conventions. That's right, the Megaplex Anthropomorphic convention is a furry convention, meaning that everyone here is a fan of animals with human characteristics. Already in its 9th year, the Megaplex covers a wide variety of furry entertainment, from art and literature to performance and costuming, and there were plenty of costumes to go around. Commonly known as fur suits, over 80 of them were in attendance this year. How cool is this costume? I personally don't have a fursuit of my own, but that didn't stop me from appreciating the fursuits that showed up. So as you can see, it's pretty crazy around here because you can't get a much better party than this. But it's not just the fursuits that people are anxious to see. Every year, the Megaplex convention attracts well-known guests of honor, and this year was no exception. Television personality Paul Zaloom, who played the role of Beekman on Beekman's World, was fortunate enough to come down to Megaplex as this year's guest of honor.
130, we got 120 going once, and 120 going twice, and Soul, the gentleman right over here in the front row.
Well, I was working. I had a job at one point, but that was yesterday. I lost a job. I was a professional schnook. I was in the schnook department of Macy's.
And he wasn't the only special guest who was on hand at Megaplex. Dr. Samuel Conway, a scientist who also helps run the world's largest furry convention, Anthropomorphic, was also present.
No problem. Great idea, right? Great idea on paper. How many people here are well-versed in physics? Where the hell were you?
Both guests also put on an auction to raise funds for an organization that Megaplex donates to every year. And not wanting to feel left out, I decided to participate in the bidding as well, which led to some amusing results. 30.
I have 30. I have 30 in the front row now. I have 30. I have 30. I have 30 going once. I have 30 going twice. This auction brought to you in 3D! Any hands on 30? 3D is better than Avatar. Sold at $30 to match number.
30.
30.
This year, the organization we held the auction for was the CARE Foundation, a non-profit organization in Apopka, Florida that provides permanent sanctuary for non-releasable wildlife. The auction raised almost $3,000 to help support them.
People in all situations, but if you're unlucky, they're going to come at you hissing and growling. And I don't know if you guys in the back can see it, but he's got very long fangs. These guys have
The CARE Foundation was nice enough to show Megaplex attendees some of the animals it cared for, including a cockatoo and other exotic birds, a possum, and a capuchin monkey. And yours truly got to find out just how playful the monkey could be.
She doesn't have front teeth, so she's just playing right now.
I thought today was going to be boring. But it wasn't long before I was once again mingling with the fursuiters. I even got to attend a special panel on how to design and build fursuits.
I have built a tarantula. And some of you might remember him. He came to this con about 4 or 5 years ago. This is, I believe,
With so many animal costumes running around the convention, I decided to talk to one of these playful critters and find out more about them.
So are you enjoying Megaplex so far? Seeing a lot of cool things, eating a lot of cool food, and some, yeah, well, whatever food there is, I'm sure it's available. Nom nom. Doing anything cool tomorrow? Just hanging out?
It didn't look like I was getting anywhere with this guy, so I asked this colorful critter exactly why these people dress up in fursuits.
It's like Halloween all over again, I'm being completely honest, and I love Halloween, and when you're like 24 like I am, people don't open their door to you anymore, and it's kind of creepy. So I'm a furry to re-experience like how it is to be a little kid and dress up and act like somebody else for at least a weekend. This head is by Latin Vixen. The tail, the massive thing of a tail, is by Latin Vixen as well. At the moment, I'm wearing him as a partial. All in all, I think he was around $800, $900 for a partial. The head alone was about $600, but the rest of it was pretty much around the $200 altogether. His head's a little clean up your act. It's a hobby to me. Some people have it as a lifestyle, but it's a hobby to me because I don't know how to be a furry lifestyle.
Whether as a hobby or a lifestyle, furries are also closely associated with artwork. Furry art can range from simple doodles to professional masterpieces, and are prominently displayed at almost every furry convention. I myself even had a table showing off my pastel and charcoal artwork. Every artist has different reasons for making furry art, but one artist personally talked with me about his reasons.
I've always liked, traditional cartoons and cartoon animals, of course. I think that's stuff I primarily do. And, the people who predominantly enjoyed my work were more of the furry variety. If it's not a tablet PC, I usually just pencils on paper. I particularly like the colored pencils, like Color Ice Blue and Red, because I started off doing animation in school using those colors. I eventually would like to see the pool of some talent from some of these websites who are genuinely amazing artists and really need to have exposure in the actual industry. I really like to pull our talents and start a project with somebody.
Have you at least been having fun here?
Yeah, with the people and but it was slow and I just sometimes you get a little frustrated
But it's all good, right?
Yep, in the long run.
As the day wore on, I found myself just trying to stay entertained with whatever event was going on at the time.
And our political elections really didn't show us any different. But then we moved into the 2000s, and we thought, this is going to be great. We're finally going to start seeing the future stuff we've been wanting.
Hey there, this is my friend Jesse. He's one of my friends that's down here at Megaplex this year. How are you enjoying the Megaplex so far? Pretty well so far. Pretty well.
The highlight of the evening, however, was a live performance of the Rocky Horror Picture Show. I wasn't able to film the show itself, but I did get to catch some of the virgin initiation that people who have not seen the movie are required to undergo.
There you go.
Well, I just got out of the Rocky Horror Picture Show going on, and it was, in a word, just pretty epic. So I saw it last year, so I didn't really need to see the whole thing this year, but in a word, it was pretty awesome. Now let's see how well I do at karaoke.
Dance a little stranger, show me where you've been. Love can make you hostage, wanna do it again.
Yeah, why don't we try the dance instead?
Yes, it wouldn't be a furry convention without a furry dance. And what better way to end July 24th, 2010 than on the dance floor? The main room had transformed into an all-out nightclub, and everyone, fursuit or not, was invited. I have to admit, at first it's kinda weird seeing people dancing in full animal costumes to techno music, but once you get used to it, you'll be dancing along right with them, as I clearly did. Sadly, the dance was going on for so long that I was almost losing track of the time.
Well, by the looks of the clock, it looks like July 24th, 2010 is almost over. And I have to say today has been a very eventful day. Probably one of the most fun days I'm going to have this year. I have enjoyed every minute of it. I have loved all of these people that have been here and just have had just a huge blast. You know, I wish so many other people could experience this place because it is just so much fun, and it's just great to talk to new people, and it's great to just be who you really want to be, because that's what this place is all about. So what more can I say?
Like I said, one of the things I love doing is attending the Megaplex Furry Convention. There's an air of friendliness and cooperation here that you just don't see every day. This is the 4th time I've attended Megaplex, and every time I visit new people, see old friends, and above all, have loads of fun. It's such a breath of fresh air from an otherwise dull and ordinary life. I honestly wish that today could last forever.
But as the clock clearly shows, it is only about 5 minutes to midnight now. I wish I could show more footage of the Megaplex 2010 convention, but there's just so much that happened today, it'd be impossible to fit it all into one video. So, that's pretty much how my day went. I guess I'll just keep on dancing for as long as I can go tonight, and, well, I hope you all were entertained by my life for this one day. Okay, so, from all of us here at Megaplex 2010, wish you guys were here.
Hey guys!